Jerry Brown here with Jerry Brown Travels.
Laura here.
This is part 2 of a 2-part series where we interview this great couple. And in part 2, what you're going to see is how they have created a very interesting lifestyle. They're both self-employed, and what they do, they have a chocolate company. They actually make chocolate and sell it, and also they have a ceremonial part of chocolate. It's called cacao, and cacao is a chocolate that you drink, and it sort of stimulates you, and so it helps people to go inside and introspect and see how they feel about their lives. And so in this part 2, what you're going to see is that how they are able to make extra money over the $1,000 that it costs them to live. So this way they can travel. They travel around the world and they give these seminars. And so I want to show you this part 2. It's exciting. They're a great couple. And you know what I like about them so much, Lori? It's a love story. You can see in their faces how they co-create together, and they've created this beautiful lifestyle. So exciting part 2.
Yes, I'm very exciting.
Okay, so you're 38 and 44, and you don't have to drive your car to go to a factory to work or anything else. You have figured out a way of creating this environment that you have much more of a loose schedule and stuff like that. How are you able to do that?
Well,
Introduce yourselves.
hello, Jerry audience. I'm Gustavo.
Hello to all, my name is Paola.
Yes, we're free.
You're free.
We're free.
Yeah, we're free. We
We're
don't work.
free.
People think we don't work because, as you said, we don't go to office every day and we don't have a specific place or time a day that we do certain things like most people do. But we do work.
And we do have discipline, and we do have timings to prepare food, to sit down and meditate, and to prepare food, and then to go to the workshop or to the computer. And as we move, we do have discipline and a practice,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
we program our meetings. So if someone is gonna come and do a retreat with us, we do charge some amount of money for the time art that we're giving to other person, and we do value our work and our time because we invest
Yeah.
in ourselves and we spend in ourselves, and we like to give that back to people also. So our income also comes from giving a space for people to relax.
Well, everything started once we realized that time was not money.
Uh-huh.
That time was art. And art for us, it represents creation and beauty and elegance, and for us also abundance.
Okay.
So we
Yeah.
decided not to work for money only. We also decided to create art. And art can be anything. Don't necessarily you need to be painting something
Or writing,
or sculpturing something or making music.
Yeah.
Art is anything that is done with passion.
Okay.
That's what art for us.
Yes, okay.
And so once we learned that time is not money and time is art,
Right.
then our mind shifted.
Okay.
Because we thought, okay, when I was younger, I thought, okay, I'm going to be a banker and I'm going to have a brand new car and I want to have a nice watch and be dressed with a suit every day to go to work, because those were the examples I was seeing
Right.
near my family.
Yeah.
And I thought having that opportunity to buy things was very important, right?
Yeah.
And that was the most important thing. But for me, then when I realized that my time was my freedom
Right.
and my opportunity to do something different,
Right.
then my mind changed. And this is through a practice we do every day. It's called the law of time teachings. And that teaches you that time is art instead of money.
Okay.
And I used to work in the corporative world, in an office, very elegant, and go to meetings and travel in marketing and sales and communications, and was very, very successful for my age.
Yes.
It was a lot of years ago, but and one day sitting in the office, Gustavo knows very well this story, but I was sitting in the office with a good car, a nice apartment, all the money I needed to travel, and I looked at the window and saw the mountain, and I said, like, I have everything, but I don't have freedom.
Right.
I don't have space to do what I love when I love it and when I want it.
Right.
I'm not free. So that day I decided to quit my job and went to India.
Oh, okay.
And everyone was like, oh, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna live? And the money and blah, blah, blah. And I said, I don't know, but I know that I'm following something deeper in me, and that will show me the way and that will give me the abundance I need to keep watering that within. Since that day, it was 2004, I quit my job. They offered me more money and a higher position. Said no, because what I want and what I need from my heart, you can't pay it, and I want my freedom.
Okay, that's great.
And that was like something that since then I shifted, and a new path.
So
was
you've created this lifestyle that you have here, together, and to give you that freedom, and that has more value than anything material.
Yes, we're free.
You're free.
We're free.
Yeah, we're free, and we learn
Structure
too.
too.
Like abundance is something in the mind, and we struggled for many years. And by having and then having nothing, and then having again and having nothing again. So now we are paying more attention of why that was happening.
Right.
And where was the leaking of our money.
Right.
So now we do pay more attention on certain things.
Yeah.
We still have a lot to learn. But
And again, you do a lot of workshops and you do a lot of ceremonies in that regard. So a lot of people are getting a benefit, and that's exciting. That's exciting that you have a lifestyle that can help people and share your passion with them, and then give them encouragement to live a better life. I mean, that's fantastic.
And heal ourselves in the way, and have fun and enjoy.
Well, great. Well, thank you. I appreciate your time and everything. Okay, let the audience know again who you are.
With Jerry Brown Travels.
Who are you? Jerry Brown Travels.
I am with Jerry Brown Travels.
I am with Jerry Brown Travels too. And Laurie over there. Paola.
Gustavo.
Now, would you come on over, Lori?
And Lori here!
Laurie.
I'm behind the camera!
Would you recommend they subscribe?
Of course, please subscribe. Jerry and Laurie are doing a great job giving hope and inviting people to go beyond their own limits. So go for it.
Thank you. Great couple. Okay.
Thank you!
Adios.
Adios. And here we have the description down below. All the information we will have at the bottom of here. And so we talk about phone numbers and emails and websites and all the other stuff that you can learn about cacao and chocolate and everything like that. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Jerry.
They're the greatest. Okay. Aren't they the greatest? Now remember, look at part 1, and in part 1 we're going to talk about how they live on $1,000 a month, what their expenses are, and they outline what their expenses are. I know you'll like that video, and you're going to see how they work together, how they coordinate together, and how they live a life of passion. So check out part 1.
So, do we do anything special with the drink?
Ciao, guys.
Shall we take a sip? Are we all taking a sip
Do we
together?
wait to drink? Or?
No, you go ahead. Okay, well, cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers to life in paradise.
Yay!
Life in paradise. Cheers.